sick smell that every witch-born knows, the blood and char that hangs in cold air still, the kind of smell that never really goes. The writer didn't speak, he'd said his piece. He just wrote on and let the smell explain. And something in me that had wanted peace stepped back and never will come back again. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home, blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door is hanging wrong. The gatepost told me what the York filth makes. Her husband's head, her son's head too, side by side. Her boys reduced to bloody heads on stakes. Good boys who didn't run and didn't hide. I did not weep, I had no weeping left. I cataloged what I would make them pay. Each face a debt, each stake a claim of theft, each one a name I'd speak on a reckoning day. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home, blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door is hanging wrong. She was on the porch, the way she'd fallen. She'd been trying to get back inside, back to the children. Even at the end she was trying. I put my hand on her cold hand. I said the things I should have said 3 years ago. I said them anyway. The dead can hear, the dead can hear. And then I heard it underneath the silence and the grief. A small sound, thin as smoke, alive, too small for disbelief. The old dog lying still, but breathing yet, his great grey body curled against the cold. And underneath him, wrapped in blood and sweat, the fair-haired one, not yet a season old. I took her up, she knew me, God, she knew me. That old blood doesn't lie, it doesn't sleep. I held her just a moment, then gave her to the rider's arms to keep. Then I turned my face into the eastern wind, and I opened up the things I keep locked down. I called the lightning by its oldest name, and I burned the grief into the ground. Hear me through your hills, you sons of slaughter. Hear me through your fires and your bone. You killed my daughter, you killed her babies. Now I'm coming to collect what's sold. I am 3 days ride and I am walking. I am every curse that holds its breath. I am what she gave up to be human, and I am so much older than your death. I will salt the ground beneath your heart trees. I will speak your true names to the flame. I will learn the face of every mother who ever bore a child with your clan's name. And I will find you, and I will find you. I will find you, I swear it, on her grave. Right fast now, right fast now, right fast. Keep her warm, don't look back. She has her mother's hands. God help her, she has her of mine. They rose to meet me in the They rose to meet me in the storm. Two of them bone and bead and paint. They rose like they had done this before, like this old woman was something quaint. I watched them climbing through my lightning. I watched them spreading wide their hands. I tasted something coming off them, something neither one had planned. Fear, just the edges of it, just the first cold fingertip of it. And the darkness in me opened up its mouth and drank. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I have buried everything I loved and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. Below me the men of Ironmark are dying. Below me banners fall and break. I rake the horde with cold dark fire. I do not pause, I do not shake. My left hand finds the lightning, my right hand finds their throats. My grief becomes the wind beneath me, my rage becomes the notes. They thought that two was all they needed. They thought that two meant I would fall. They forgot I am not fighting. I am not fighting them at all. I am ending them. There is a difference. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I have buried everything I loved and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I will teach you what fear tastes like, you who fed on smaller things. I will show you what it looks like, looking up at what grief brings. You sent your hoard to my daughter's village. You weighed her life and called it small. You thought the cold ash on my hands was all that I was after all. But I have been carrying this darkness since before your mothers drew their breath. I have been a widow's silence. I have been a patient death. Can you taste it now? What I'm tasting off you. Can you feel it now? That cold thing at the back of your mind. That is not the storm. That is me. That has always been me drinking. And then from below, that voice. That voice I have hated for 40 years. Rally to me, men of the mark. Rally to me, for the mark, for the mark, for the mark. God, I hate that voice. God, I hate that cry. God, I hate what it does to men, makes them willing to die. For the mark that took my husband, for the mark that took my son, for the mark that left me nothing when the dying was done. For the mark, for the mark. Then let it burn, let the hate burn clean and cold. Let it lift me past the pain now, past the ache of being old.
And here we are. Hey everybody. Alright, So I don't remember what we were working on last time. It's on this page because there's an interesting thing that if you know your DMG, see if I can get it clockwise. There we go. Now, then we go down to Pit Bean. And you'll note that the Pit Bean has special attacks, tail, magic use, and psionics. Boom, boom, boom. Hit by only +2 weapons, regeneration, magic resistance 65%, exceptional intelligence. And so, you know, they need a 9 or better to hit armor class 0. They've got an armor class of -3. They've got 13 hit die. That's 13 die 8, for those of you not keeping track, which comes out to roughly, let's see, it's 4.5 is the average, so 10, that's 45 plus 3 is 9, 13.5. So it comes out to 58.5 hit points. Number of attacks, 2. Damage per attack, 5 to 8, 7 to 12. I got the DMG before I got the size large, before I got the monster manual. So I ran my first few games off of what was in the back of the Dungeon Master's Guide. With no clue how things looked. You know, all I knew is you went with their hit dice for approximately the level. So, you know, if your players are level 1, you never go above, 2 hit die. Or 1 plus 1. And I would just scan for hit dice that were, here we go, a merman, he's 1 plus 1. So they're crossing the bridge and a merman attacks. Because, 1/2 Nixie, 1/2, so that means I can go with 2 of them. Now, I've had people on Twitter argue with me that, even the designers say CR is busted. No, the designers said that all of you were fucking retards because you can't use it, and then the later designers said it was busted because they were too stupid to use it. CR is so goddamn simple. And I cannot believe how hard it is for people. And then I realized, these are the same people that can't do Thaco. Okay, so I'm in kind of a mood today. Surprise, surprise. And exact same page of the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's an important page. But these people are so fucking dumb. I mean, I watch their tweets online, and I'm like, you guys are so fucking retarded. And, and solo play is to playing a game of D&D like masturbation is to sex. I understand that some people only have a chance for solo play, but solo play is like masturbation. I mean, what are you really doing, huh? What are you really doing? But, and I say, no prep. Go fuck yourself. You can just roll on all these random tables. Go fuck yourself. Show some respect for your fucking players and do a little bit of fucking prep, okay? Just a little bit. And it's like, I only play the original with no homebrew rules. I see you have the Unearthed Arcana there. That's a shit ton of homebrew rules. I only play chainmail, no homebrew rules. Ugh. Shut up. Please shut the fuck up. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Play the way you and your friends want to, and don't give a fuck what anybody online, including me, has to say. It's not mechanically different. No. A lot of people... Yeah, you don't like the philosophy. I use it to balance the encounters, but the problem is, real quick, is I end up screwing up because my monsters are intelligent and use tactics. I mean, nothing like getting ambushed in the fog at night by 2 or 3 ghouls. They're going to ruin your whole fucking day. I swear to God, I might as well have a button to press to summon my daughter. And it's like, oh, I'm going to stream. Oh, look, my daughter's here. So what is that? I don't know. I don't care what that is. Is it light? It's probably the puppy pads. I don't fucking care today. I don't care about anything today. And if you look right here, Type 2 and above have psionics. And so, everybody's like, oh, I don't play with psionics. Those are just tacked on. Actually, they were kind of baked into the system originally. Devil, psionic use, psionics. What is that? The fuck, russet mold. Let's see, it's under mold RR for russet. No, it must be under mold. Okay. Anyway, hey, can we? Oh no, these are just non-OCR scans. But I mean, there are a lot of things in here that had psionics, and the psionics were not that fucking difficult. Once in a while, we'd have like a monk or somebody with psionics. See, like, Sue Monster. That was just, I think somebody was just talking about one of those on Twitter. Sue Monster, psionics. Titan, psionics. You go through here, Triton, leaders, psionics. Triton, regular, psionics. And you go through here, you just see it, stuff has psionics, and you're like, wait, I thought psionics were tacked on and nobody used them. No, they were difficult to use, so people didn't use them. And I will admit, I do not like playing with multiple groups in the same world. I have tried that, and I have found that it leads to accusations of favoritism, and it's really not fun for me as a DM. So I don't do it. I mean, I'm glad some people have a great time. I'm glad some people like it. It's not fun for me. So I don't do multiple. Because one of the times I tried it, and one group spent all their time following another group, so that the group would go in there, clear out a lot of the area, take what treasure they could back, and this group would just swoop in, pick up the rest of the treasure, load it up in carts, and leave. And when they found out, holy shit, were they fucking mad. And I had to fucking deal with it. Cerebral Parasite, Beth Psionics. Oh, now who's taking up my box? Psionics, Brain Mole, Psionic. But yeah, there's all kinds of shit that was Psionic that a lot of people missed. Psionics really weren't that difficult. And then you had the appearance table. Generation from the lower planes. This is what taught me how to make fucking creatures. I mean, you could even do it randomly if you wanted. You take the brake pads? Yeah. Alright. You'll be fine. Are you coming back over afterwards, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Sorry, had to discuss various things. Like about my son-in-law's truck needed new brake pads and I didn't have the cash, so I broke open the savings and drained a little bit more. Chance per level for magic item. Should I still use this? This is a nice little thing. I mean, you should have a copy of the first edition Dungeon Master's Guide, if nothing else, for all of the fucking charts. And, all that good stuff. My Walmart delivery has arrived. Did you just run by and throw it on my front porch? My brain is scattered, so nobody's gonna blame me for having a scattered brain today. But anyway, we did a lot of work on Ironheart and Ironmark. Yeah, I did not know that. Huh? Psychic Warrior and Pathfinder is a really, really good one. A lot of people heard that Sonics were difficult. So, a lot of people heard that Sonics were difficult, so that's as far as they went. Anyway, Ironmark setting. That's right, I remember what we were doing. This guy. Now we can actually, with these, you can actually do this. You can, tooltip, custom. Okay. Link to a handout. Link your pin. Check it out. Ding. So, you could do this. Player's notes, jam only notes. You can pop it out. I will do that again so you can see it, because we'll mark Ironmark real quick. So you grab the pin right here, place pin. Right. Then grab your little pointer. Edit. Ironmark. And out. Ironmark. Choose a file. Yeah, we'll grab something real quick. That's always fun. I like beautiful characters or startlingly ugly characters. For right now, I think we'll use this. Because it's under construction. Actually, we'll use this. No, I don't like that. Keep going. Could use her. Vault me. Shame that artist her. I didn't know much about the artist when I first saw it. I was like, hey, Vault me. Cool. I thought it was cool. You know, fat-butted Vault girl. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. It worked out well. There's the world of Ironmark right there. You guys can tell me if you can hear any music coming up. And information on Ironmark. You can let me know if you hear any music, because you shouldn't, but you never know. Anyway, close this, like I was showing you. Okay, so you click that down, click edit, and then select Ironmark. Ta-da. Save pin. Boom. We need to name these other ones. I decided that these were various kingdoms. So, all right. Let's get to work. Let's get to actual work. All right. So, edit. Handout. Link. Kingdom name. So you just click link to pin, blam. And yeah, this one's big enough to be classified as an empire. Okay. So can you hear Hardy's Get in the Truck? Is that what you're hearing? Hey, little butt. Hi. Little butt's here, so hey, hooray. But yeah, is it Hardy's Get in the Truck or just random music? That looks suitably Elvish. That looks annoyingly Elvish. Well, I don't know where they went. But yeah.
That's all that I know where it is.
should have been more of it. But hang on, we gotta deal with something real quick. So.
I smelled the ash before I saw the hill. The sweet sick smell that every witch born knows. The blood and char that hangs in cold air still. The kind of smell that never really goes. The writer didn't speak, he'd said his piece. He just wrote on and let the smell explain. And something in me that had wanted peace stepped back and never will come back again. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home. Blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door is hanging wrong. The gatepost told me what the York filth makes. Her husband's head, her son's head too, side by side. Her boys reduced to bloody heads on stakes. Good boys who didn't run and didn't hide. I did not weep, I had no weeping left. I cataloged what I would make them pay. Each face a debt, each stake a claim of theft. Each one a name I'd speak on a reckoning day. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home. Blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door is hanging wrong. She was on the porch, the way she'd fallen. She'd been trying to get back inside, back to the children. Even at the end, she was trying. I put my hand on her cold hand. I said the things I should have said 3 years ago. I said them anyway. The dead can hear, the dead can hear. And then I heard it underneath the silence and the grief. A small sound, thin as smoke, alive, too small for disbelief. The old dog lying still, but breathing yet. His great grey body curled against the cold. And underneath him, wrapped in blood and sweat, the fair-haired one, not yet a season old. I took her up, she knew me, God, she knew me. That old blood doesn't lie, it doesn't sleep. I held her just a moment, then gave her to the rider's arms to keep. Then I turned.
Alright, sorry about that. I got something stuck in my ear. Which is just loads of fun. So I'm deaf in one ear. Anyway. Alright. So, I'm not sure. These are the not Greeks. These are our two desert peoples. These are the bugbears. That's right. They're supposed to be the bugbears. So we're going to put the elves right here. No, put them up here. No. Right now, bugbear civilization. No, actually, I don't think bugbears have hobgoblin. No. Hobgoblin civilization. The baby is arguing with her mother. Okay. Well, of course they want to call it an empire. Axite dynasty sounds goblinish. Goblin, not Greece. Actually, we should have a decent picture for them. I like this picture because this guy looks like he doesn't approve. He looks like he doesn't approve of the goblin civilization. He's one of these goblins that laments that they don't live in caves anymore. Our ancestors lived in caves and ate moss. That's why our children are weak. Okay. Get me a crappy monster. Hey. Hang on. Okay, that's my daughter checking on me and making sure that I've got the food I want to eat. Because sometimes I forget to eat. Well, let's see here. A kobold scholar standing in front of a city like ancient Egypt. Let's see if you can just give me something good I want to dick with. Do I have a decent start image here, or am I screwed? I'm screwed like usual. I'm tired. Kind of. Lots of rift stuff. Let's see here. But we're going to have our kobold not Egypt because why not? Because reasons. Hello, sweetie. My little ones keep jumping in and out. Did we ever find the guy who I retweeted that picture of the Aphrodite surprise, the girls behind the girls hiding behind the shields that show naked girls. If you want to look on my Twitter, you can find it. That I made sure to give them credit on there because I could not remember their name and I could not find it, no matter how hard I looked. In Rise of the Rune Lord, Shayless Vendor lures an adventurer down to the basement of her father's shop to try to seduce him. And her father comes out, and it's supposed to cause a lot of tension. But she tried that with one of the. When she tried that in my campaign, the characters suddenly grabbed her, calling her a harlot, and started giving her a whooping with a belt. So her father comes down, and his daughter's getting a whooping. And then he made his diplomacy check. I was like, you have to be fucking kidding me. And I mean, he didn't make it by a little bit. They got a natural fucking 20. So, you know. Yeah, so poor Shayla got an ass whipping. So much for her attempt to seduce one of the player characters. You little harlot, give her an ass whipping. Because, you know, that's how they fucking roll. That's how they roll in my game sometimes. It's fucking frustrating. Okay, here's the perfect opportunity for them to get in trouble. And, nope. LOL, nope. I'm going to give this harlot the whooping she deserves. Come on, I have a picture of a fucking kobold someplace. Crap, this drives me nuts. But anyway. Oh, fuck this. Anyway. Yeah. Hang on. Yes, daughter mine. Okay. No. Let's see. Hang on, we will go on break real quick because, you know, that's how we're rolling today.
I smelled the ash before I saw the hill, the sweet sick smell that every witch-born knows, the blood and char that hangs in cold air still, the kind of smell that never really goes. The writer didn't speak, he'd said his piece. He just wrote on and let the smell explain. And something in me that had wanted peace stepped back and never will come back again. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home, blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door is hanging wrong. The gatepost told me what the orc filth makes. Her husband's head, her son's head too, side by side. Her boys reduced to bloody heads on stakes. Good boys who didn't run and didn't hide. I did not weep, I had no weeping left. I cataloged what I would make them pay. Each face a debt, each stake a claim of theft, each one a name I'd speak on a reckoning day. Oh, what they've made of my daughter's home, blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door is hanging. She was on the porch, the way she'd fallen. She'd been trying to get back inside, back to the children. Even at the end, she was trying. I put my hand on her cold hand. I said the things I should have said 3 years ago. I said them anyway. The dead can hear. The dead can hear. And then I heard it underneath the silence and the grief. A small sound, thin as smoke, alive, too small for disbelief. The old dog lying still, but breathing yet, his great grey body curled against the cold. And underneath them, wrapped in blood and sweat, the fair-haired one, not yet a season old. I took her up, she knew me, God, she knew me. That old blood doesn't lie, it doesn't sleep. I held her just a moment, then gave her to the rider's arms to keep. Then I turned my face into the eastern wind, and I opened up the things I keep locked down. I called the lightning by its oldest name, and I burned the grief into the ground. Hear me through your hills, you sons of slaughter. Hear me through your fires and your bone. You killed my daughter, you killed her babies. Now I'm coming to collect what's sold. I am 3 days ride, and I am walking. I am every curse that holds its breath. I am what she gave up to be human, and I am so much older than your death. I will salt the ground beneath your heart trees. I will speak your true names to the flame. I will learn the face of every mother who ever bore a child with your clan's name. And I will find you, and I will find you. I will find you, I swear it, on her grave. Right fast now, right fast now, right fast. Keep her warm, don't look back. She has her mother's hands. God help her, she has her mother's hands. And I have mine, and I have mine.
All right, so you're gonna have to put up with music in the back, with stuff in the background. So, oh, it's not. Those of you that are all, 5 of you in here, which I appreciate. I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. All right, so we got the Axel Site Dynasty. Yeah, I got my grandkids over today, so hey, because they're good girls. But we're going to use 1E kobolds because we can. Sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. When I lose my breath, it's not easy to catch again. Mark blood for the monk. Sorry, got somebody singing my ear, blood for the mark. It's a good song. But anyway, we're gonna hopefully drown out the sound of the TV with the sound of my voice. On one hand, we've got AI to do stuff for us. On the other hand, we have AI to punish us now. I feel that AI being able to accuse us and level penalties against us should be illegal because part of being America is the right to face your accuser. And with AI doing all this, you can't face your accuser. There's been several cases of AI being horrifically wrong, but nobody cared. There was a guy who the casino's AI said this guy is 100% a guy who's been trespassed. Yeah, I'm trying to hold up. But he was like, I don't even look like that guy. And so they arrested him and took him in. And the cop was, oh, well, the AI says. He's like, I don't even look like that guy. Well, the guy was eventually found innocent, but he had to go to court because a fucking AI said that these two looked alike. And you look at the two pictures and you're like, how are they supposed to even look alike? I mean, one guy was partially bald. And the cops, oh, well, we defend the use of AI. I don't. I'm done with it. I was done with AI detection systems the day that the college was using them. They're just rolling them out. They're calling them anti-plagiarism. And I get called into the office because my term paper has been denied. And I was like, what? And like, well, we have reason to believe you plagiarized it. I was like, I plagiarized it? How? And she goes, well, I have a computer program that detects plagiarism off the internet. And she runs it, and sure as shit, it pops up with 100% plagiarized based off of matching. It's either plagiarized or somebody else wrote it for me. Based off 100% matching of writing style. Show me the writing style. It brought up the tabletop RPG products I wrote. I had to go all the way to the fucking dean because of this dipshit teacher. And even then I was like, well, it's awfully suspicious. I couldn't fucking believe it. They literally did not want to believe that. They didn't want to admit that it was me. And they, I couldn't believe it. They literally. What? Oh, yay. Also a crappy monster. Thank you. But yeah. And I couldn't believe that I had to take it up with the dean because of this goofy bitch. Well, you could have had him. I said, that's me. But how do we know that? It's me. It's literally me. Look at the author picture. I don't know. I don't see it. I'm literally wearing that same shirt. And I actually said, do you know how many people have do you know how many people are walking around right now with a Veal Flicking Terrorist Target t-shirt? I'll give you a hint. It's a pretty low fucking number. But I mean, I'm wearing a shirt that probably you can't get anymore. I mean, it was in some stuff we found that was at my mom's house that I'd shipped back to her in like 1989. And because my Koenig man got mad because it said terrorist target sponsored by the U.S. Army. And I was like, you're literally not going to find anybody else with that shirt. Yeah, I actually told the fucking D, why don't you go on eBay and see if you could find one of these shirts? Well, you could have copied them. I was like, how many dudes are wearing those with facial scarrings like this and an eye patch? They're hurdy. So, now they're like, oh, well, AI says that I don't care. Okay, so you gotta work. Let's see, I came up with something. The reason why nobody's really duking it out with these fucking kobolds. Look at that, 500 miles wide. They've got a 100-mile band of Sahara Desert around their fucking kingdom. No, and with jungle up top, nobody knows shit. They're not even sure they're there. Bawith. I like that. That's good. Bawith, my dynasty. But yeah, so I quit trusting fucking AI. I've had problems with it several times. Oh, we have a plagiarism detector. All I heard is you admitting you suck massive cock. And that you shouldn't be trusted with anything. Ever. At all. Not. Orcish, not. Well. I was legit fucking mad. How about you gonna laugh? Legit fucking mad. I mean, fuck me. Well, how do we know it's you? So I went and pushed an update to the number one that popped up, which was a 350-page rule book, and that would be the main one to pop up. It had the most of my writing in it, right? And I changed the author picture to be holding a sign that said GFYSSOU. And again, this teacher's like, how do we know? And you could be hiring him. I said, oh, let's look at the author's picture. Oh, look, it's me outside your office with a sign. The dean was not amused and said that I was being childish. It's like, I'm being fucking childish. This fucking bitch keeps fucking with my grade because she wants to use a machine to do her job. But yeah, he wasn't amused by the fact I was outside of Rob's. He's like, yeah, no, that can be taken as stalking. Oh yeah, I'm thinking that there's a bridge going across that strait. It was AI was supposed to take over our drudge work so that we were free to be creative, and instead AI has taken over people's ability to be creative and forced us to do the drudgery. It's really bullshit. I mean, and the fact we have to deal with it, what's that called? Damn it, can't think what it's called. It's black glass, volcanic glass. What is that, chat? Obsidian. Oh, what it's done to programming is absolute fucking criminal. I'm looking forward to Saturday. I'm looking forward to Saturday playing my coalition states, dude. Take out a little bit of my annoyance on the world on some DBs because I fucking can. Because I'm not hurting. I'm not hurting real people. Yeah, this looks like some cobalt shit. Okay, so we're gonna get into it for a second. Deep in the tropical jungle, we've got our boys at the Not Aztecs. And I'm sorry, I don't go with the, they just sacrificed cows. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They sacrificed anything that moved. As a matter of fact, they did sacrifices to the point that they ran out of places to store the fucking skulls. So don't give me that shit. So here in the jungle, we've got our psychopathic Aztec kobolds. How psychopathic are these guys? Their warriors dress up in paint made from broken eggs and decorate their weapons with eggshell. Okay, that's the equivalent of going into battle wearing, aborted fetuses. I mean, so we have got our resident psychos. Yeah, because we're using the three different types. Because we're using the three different types, we've got the first edition ones in the desert, and then we'll have the second edition ones probably up here in the hills and mountains. But here's the lizard ones, and the lizard ones are complete fucking psychos that live way back here in the jungle, surrounded by groups of kobolds that do nothing but chew fucking hallucinogenic weed, act like cannibals, and kill anything that comes into the jungle. Nobody even knows that these guys are here. Because, like I said, surrounding them are fucking psychos. Which, alright. But that's okay, considering surrounding the civilized kingdoms are warlords. Basically the equivalent of psychos. Alright, let's see. Let's add a little bit more. Sorry, my side hurts today. Now we really need to decide what our hobgoblin civilization looks like. Not Greek. Not Celt. It's something else. We'll figure it out. And here's our dwarves. Back Iron Forge Hall. See, we're getting there. We're gonna have to sit down and really get into things soon, which is a good thing. And remember, Moomin Rider is a hero in this house, and I will hear nothing else. See, most male dwarves spend the majority of their lives wearing their gas mask. Because outside of the forge hall itself, where the women are, they can run into gas pockets at any time. Alright, guys. So we've got to, we might want to do our history soon. Right. All right. Somebody suggested that we have a bridge here. I mean, and I agree. I agree. There should be a bridge right fucking here in between the two volcanoes. Yeah. Yes, we need those warlords. Who else will maintain the keeps on the borderlands? Sorry about that. Chest aches today. And if we give them different weapons, like we figured out that this guy, right? This guy, you know. No. Check him out with his wreath and his fruit. But you know, that's right. We decided not 7.5. 17. Because we're not making it different for the sake of making it different. We're making it different for the sake of just let's have some fucking fun. Fantasy, tabletop RPG. And control of crops and rotations and ranching lands. Most people don't do. I've got a really bad thing for how many people per acre. You know, there's a kingdom in my homebrew that I mean, they've got elementalists and they've got sorcerers who can only cast like a second level spells, but they're armed with all this shit for agriculture. You know, dudes are, you know, they're fifth level mages, and their whole thing. Yes, there's giant skulls mounted on the peaks of the volcanoes because fuck it, we're going full bore. But basically, there's been entire wars, and nobody will attack that nation, because if you attack that nation, boom, they cut off your food, because they feed 117 people per acre. And losing that would be absolute crash. Oh, goddamn, I hate people. But, fucking rock seized up. I don't fucking care anymore. So hopefully, chat, y'all are doing well today. I love how I got a fucking AI asking me to verify me. That's because people make fucking shit that hits AI. And it's funny because you put into, like, say, like right now, I just put into Copilot, you know, 17.5 per acre capability with dramatic magic and bureaucratic control of crops and rotations and stuff. Fucking Copilot goes, oh, it's extremely high by real-world standards, but absolutely viable and even a conservative estimate for a D&D style fantasy with dramatic magic. Modern industrial farming is only 3 to 5 people per acre. Okay. They use pyramids and obelisks and hinges and monoliths to control the weather. Had 2 to 3 druids per village, scaled up with settlement size. Oof. I hope you can find something, man. It's per village. Have 1 to 2 mages per village. Crops and cattle are controlled by a bureaucracy that is concerned with making sure optimum rather than tradition. Excellent irrigation. Engineering, timekeeping, and insect control. What's a good? This is a bread basket nation with what is it again? Subtropical, I do believe. Yes. Oh. Subtropical. Temperate zone climate. 2 major rivers. Access to the ocean for fish and fertilizer farming. Alright. So we're going to add on to that nation that he's got excellent, control with pyramids and obelisks. So, the Twin Rivers make it work, because I said that there's going to be 2 rivers through here. We're going to run 2 rivers off. There's a major one. This river, this fucking river is the size of the Mississippi or the Nile. And I know people say rivers don't split on their way to the ocean, but rivers do. But stuff does what the fuck we say it does. So it does. Whoa, whoops. So it does what we tell it to, because or we could even say that okay, the Romans did a hell of a lot of fucking engineering. They even figured out how to collapse mountains. I mean, that's why there's not very many high peaks. They used to collapse the mountains, which was wild to read about in history class. And medieval Western history, early classical history, that they would, and by the way, that was a junior high class, but they would collapse mountains. So, you got 2 major rivers, blah, blah, blah. So Microsoft says that we're looking at 25 to 40 people per acre. This nation can feed 10 to 20 other kingdoms. I mean, so we're going to go against what we said, and we're just gonna use let's see, can you do a CIA fact book breakdown, including what kind of cattle and sheep, as well as common grains and fruits. They do massive orchards, much like 1950s California. We drove through the orange fields, California, about 5 years ago. Absolutely fucking devastated from when I was a kid. Yeah, rivers split because ancient societies could use Stone Age tools. Remember, this place is Stone Age. About right, 35,000 square kilometers. Yeah, I mean, bam, it would draw us up. I mean, especially since we already stated, this dude, the Empire has excellent, they have slaves, tied to the land and the noble families. Stone Age technology, metal, bronze is reserved for the higher nobles, iron reserved for the elite military, steel is reserved for the Archmagus' personal guard. The only exception is sawmills. But yeah, these guys feed everything, buddy. Which means, they're stable as fuck. Yeah, the orange fields are gone. My wife fucking cried. She grew up in California, Southern California, and Southern California is where the first trailer park was, and we used to. It was only like 2 miles to the orchards, and we'd go and eat peaches and shit because my dad would rather buy a 6-pack of beer than some fruit for the kids, and we'd steal peaches. Oh god, that was before Erin Brockovich did her thing, and PG&E and the California Electric Company would dump shit into the fucking irrigation canals. That at night, the liquid in the canals would bubble and hiss and have literally glowing fucking steam. But they'd say, "Oh no, it's not pollution." No, not at all. Not pollution at all. I mean, I asked it for a CIA factbook style. So, yeah, so it just made us something. So we'll just grab it all because, we can. And we'll just adjust. We'll just adjust because, we'll just adjust it live. We'll do it live. So bring the pop-up out, edit it. Now, whenever you do something, if you're going to do something like this, the first thing you do is you drop it here. Oh, wow, you even got little pictures. Nice, fucking nice. Thank you, Copilot. Where Grok was shit the bed several times. Wow, 17.5 people per acre is too high for most D&D style fantasy tabletop RPGs, even with dramatic magic. It pushes into implausible territory. Yes, sweetie. Yes, sweetie pie. You would like me to spin the thing? Okay. There you go, sweet pea. Are you having fun? You're welcome. Would you like a hug? Would you like a huggy? No? Okay. Good shit. Okay, go sit with your sister. She wanted my attention. So we got a slushy machine last year. Actually, no, 2 years ago before I went to the hospital. We just found it in the garage because we got it and we were going to use it for Christmas slushies and Thanksgiving slushies and Halloween slushies. Got it right before We got it right before Halloween. Yeah, I know you like chips, sweetie. All children like chips. But okay, now go sit down. Go sit down and watch TV. Or go play outside, one of the two. So we found it. We got out of the box. My wife was making slushies. The kids were spun out on two slushies. PG&E, that's right. Fucking PG&E, man. Holy fucking shit. Yeah. Yeah, Grok isn't even, it's like, oh no, you can't do it because even with reliable, fuck you, man. Recommendations, aim for 3 to 8 people. No, we want something. We want why nobody's tried to overthrow this place. So, blam. It's got fertile valleys. It's weird to say. What does this shit looks like? Oh god, what is it? The Amazon. I don't think the Amazon comes out to like one fucking river. Agriculture, one of the world's most productive agricultural reasons. 10 to 12 harvest cycles per year. Because of mage engineered irrigation, genetic soil magic, magical weather control, bureaucratic optimization. 78% of their land is arable. Irrigated land is 92%. River wheat, sunflower, barley, delta rice, sky corn, hearth millet. Orchards, golden apricots, river peaches, high water apples. I mean, look at this. It's making shit up. Kelp fertilized almonds, stone plum groves, river grapes, livestock. I mean, no, you don't need any more chips. You don't need any more chips. You had some chips. Go play. The government handles, Yeah, so we can just, 28 million people live here. Major exports are all food. Major imports, metal, timber, arcane regions, luxury goods. Weather magic control, So why doesn't anybody fuck with this place? Well, number one, it's got a shit ton of druids. Number two, it's got a shit ton of mages. Number three, it's got food everywhere. So these two kingdoms on either side and the warlords are going to be extremely stable because they take care of food. And you add into the fact that they've got, the gnomes are going to be making bank running this circle. Running this circle is going to make bank for the gnomes. They leave their little island. Oops. They leave their little island. Holy shit, 10,000, almost 10,000 mile circle. I wonder how long it would take that. 9,500. We'll go with 9,000 miles. How far could you sail with a Spanish galleon to reach 9,000 miles? How long would it take? Yeah, PG&E was fucking terrible. It's giving kids cancer since 1910. And I guess me as we went, we got all these green fucking things to lower our electrical bill, and our electrical bills never got low. Oh my god. Okay. 250 years of Manila galleon voyages. Fuck, I just wanted how long? Jesus fucking Christ, Grant. Okay, 3 months. Okay, 2 months. I love Copilot for this. Okay, Grok can be very unimaginative. Sometimes. I mean, you'd have to sit there and train Grok for hours to not be fucking retarded. What's funny is Claude will make fun of Grok as unimaginative and stupid. But, yeah, Grok said 3 to 4 months. Copilot said using magic and blah, blah, blah. So we're looking at 2 months of sailing and then time at the... Now, they're not going to be able to do anything up here because of the cliffs. These are literally mile-high cliffs. But they go, the current goes north to south, north to south. And yeah, I've had people, he forgets which way is river. It's not a river, it's a strait. Ugh, fucking retarded. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick break.
Smelled the ash before I saw the hill, the sweet sick smell that every witch-born knows, blood and char that hangs in cold air still, the kind of smell they rose to meet me in the store. 2 of them bone and beat, and the writer didn't speak like they had done this before. He just wrote on and let the smell explain, and something in me that had wanted peace stepped back and never come back again. No, what they've made of my daughter's home, blackened timber, blackened stone. The crow won't land, the dog won't come, and every door of it hanging. The darkness in me opened up its mouth and drank. I am old, the gatepost told what the York filth makes. I have buried everything I loved, and I did not sleep side by side. I am old, her boys reduced to bloody heads on stakes. Below me the men of Ironmark are dying. Below me banners fall and break. I rake the horde with cold dark fire. I had no weeping left. I shake my left what I would make them pay. Each face a debt, each stake a claim of theft. Each one a name I speak on beneath me. My rage becomes the notes. They thought that 2 was all they needed. They thought that 2 meant I would fall. They forgot I am not fighting. I am not fighting them at all. I am ending them. There is a difference. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I have buried everything I loved, and I did not sleep. I am old, I am cold, I am deep. I will teach you what fear tastes like, you who fed on smaller things. I will show you what it looks like, looking up at what grief brings. You sent your heart to my daughter's fill.
And we're back. Welcome back, guys. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to flesh out this one and this one, and then we'll go back to work on Ironmark. Actually, we're going to flesh out this one. We'll flesh out this one, and the not Celts, bugbears. Or was it hobgoblins? Yeah, it was hobgoblins again. Hobgoblin civilization was also fuck me. Anyway, the hobgoblins. Okay, not Celts is a hobgoblin civilization. So let's give us. There it is, Stalker Dynasty. The hobgoblins. Oops. Stalker Dynasty. Okay. Now, I like making them different because, well, it's very easy to go with what everybody else has thrown out there over the years. I mean, I don't even blame you if you do, but it seems like it'd be kind of cool to have, a little bit of different stuff. So with the not Celts, which we've got our HR, our historical reference green book for the not Celts. If you remember that, and let's see. Historical glory of Rome, Celts. Here it is, Celts. It's the Celts. Beware the Celts. But HR3, the Celts. It's a good one. Once again, you should buy this campaign source book and not be a jag-off. Well, it's going to enable us to make our. Okay, you know what? There's our reading for the week. As a copy is Find Yourself One Way or Another. It is out there if you sell ICs. It is a 30-year-old book, so the guy's not making any money off it. So, but it's also available on TTRPG. But we're gonna run them in the Golden Age. And the Golden Age was 5 Celtic kingdoms: Ulster in the north, Connacht in the west, Meath in the east, Leinster in the southeast, and Munster in the southwest. My ancestors I think they're from Ulster. Each of the 5 kingdoms had its own kings, from time to time a strong ruler. Like Niall and his sons would extend control of the northern kingdoms. The title High King and King of all Ireland were used more often as a boast. Roman rule ended the traditional Celtic society. So, but, we throw on, we throw this onto the hobgoblins. And we got some new shit going down. Especially if we use the 1E80 and D1s. Because they were lawful evil. Man, it's a day, right? It's a day. Sorry about. I keep getting distracted today. My brain keeps going from the last time I saw him. I saw him a couple of years ago, so I talked to him on the phone after I got out of the hospital. I talked to them. So, those left behind, right? It doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get easier. But it's like direct family. We're talking family that, stay at your house. Wouldn't make them live in the garage either. So yeah, That's what it is. Do I wish things were different? Yeah, but they're not. So. Oh well. Yeah. This is just the way. That is just the way. A goblin male standing on the side of a goblin female. There should be a henge in the background. Both should be dressed in classic Celtic garb. The female should be dressed as a druid. We could. There was town, you know, the Celts weren't roving bands of retards like they're depicted nowadays. God, Hollywood has butchered European history. I mean, they've absolutely butchered it. But, they've absolutely butchered it. I mean, you'd think everybody was fucking retarded. But, yeah. Hobgoblins are Imperial Chinese. That's right. That's right, they are. Fuck. Well, I wanted to make them Celtic, but I'd be in the wrong. Imperial Chinese town behind them, and they should be dressed in traditional Imperial Chinese 8th century garb. The female should be dressed as a sorceress. Alright, let's take a look. That's right, Imperial Chinese. You know, and they never really expanded on that. Actually, I might have been different, because back when I played 1E, you know, and I read about them, I immediately ran to the fucking library and checked out books based on them. Alright, so our hobgoblins live in Jade Empire. We can fuck with that. Alright. See, the fun thing is we can have both. We can have the Celtic ones, and we can have the Chinese ones. And the best part is you make them where they cannot fucking stand each other. Where they absolutely hate one another. Not Celts. Hobgoblins. Now we can have both. I screwed that up. Well, we got the Imperial Chinese version. Which, you know, hey. Okay, there's the not Celts. And here's the not Chinese. I fucked that up. I made character instead. Let's use the dagger halberds, yeah. Well, not Imperial Chinese hobgoblins. See, now we've actually got some, we've actually got some, we actually got some problems for our people. We got some problems. Ironmark's got some issues. I mean, we got this Empire pushing on this one. Everybody's pushing on each other. But there's plenty of space for the players, even though everybody's pushing at each other. I mean, some of these are barely held together city-states. Ancient China was pretty good, but when you get right down to it, it was a lot of road going across no man's land to the next city. Of course, you have the not Vikings. Trying to decide who to make those. I was thinking it'd be hilarious to make them elves. Anyway, let's you know what? Let's roll us up some more Empire shit. Alright, so AD&D 2nd edition, World Builder's Guide. Let's get on with it. Bring it up here for you so you guys can watch along. Except for what's his name? Except for what's his name? That big buff elf with his belt buckle that says "Look down." I wonder how long this coffee has been sitting on my desk. Because that is the taste of creamer turned sour, and a definite taste of gasoline afterwards. Hey, we'll do the ultimate in comedy. Right. So, we're gonna make it so that we're gonna make it so the elves. We're gonna make it so the elves of this elven kingdom all look like this. And are not Viking elves. Are not Viking elves are gonna look are not Viking elves all look like this. because that's funny. Because that's actually hilarious. It is, okay. So, hey, let's have some real fun while I sit here and babble at you. Let's see. I would like you to look over the tables in the World Builders Guidebook for 2E from the 1990s. Can you access and use these tables? I have the PDF right here. Let's see if we can really get Copilot to do a little bit of work. Oh, huh. Let's see if it really can. I'll bet it can't. But, fuck. I found a copy of Skills and Powers, but it's terrible, so I might end up buying a copy. I don't want to, but hey, you do what you have to, right? Hey guys, you do what you absolutely have to. But yeah. Sorry, I'm having chest issues, guys. I'll be okay. I'll just having a little bit of chest. Yeah. I got it. I'm gonna take a Tramadol. Gallopin. That'll help. But we're gonna see if we can get Copilot to do stuff for us. Let's see if we can give us Eidolon Empire. Holy shit. Now, I also actually think the PDF is blocking the image. You guys really want to watch me do these? Those guys really want me to watch me try this crock. I guess you guys need amusement too. Why not? Alright, let's see here. copilot.com. Alright. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting annoyed. You know, one of these times I'm just going to go completely silent. No talk at all. And just sit here and work. You know, let you guys watch. I mean, I won't pay attention to chat, not talking. I might say stuff, but it's going to be like a silent stream. Or I'm just working. And you can just watch me fucking work like a fucking tard. Yeah, you can just watch me go through everything. Can you smell the grog that's cooking? Yeah, no shit. Oh, not Google. I hate Google's AI. I fucking hate it. It's such a fucking half-wit. I mean, just let you guys watch me, you know, do nothing. I mean, you guys wouldn't get much interest. I mean, you guys might be interested in watching me. I don't know. I don't know what people are interested in. I'm not going for the metrics. Who gives a shit? Sorry. I should be much more. I should be more, I should be more me. I'm doing as good as I am, you know. It's gonna hurt. There's nothing we can do about it, is there? Okay. Using the world. Oh. Using the world builders guidebook. Build the nation of and present it as a CIA fact book using the tables in the World Builders Guidebook, as well as data from Pathfinder 20 and AD&D. Wow. Check this shit out. Western Roman Empire flag. And, see, when I think of fantasy cities, this is the kind of shit I think of. I coined basically European hobble chic all the way back in the 90s. I was bitching about it on BBS's. Well, late 80s, I was bitching about hobble chic. That too many people even took, like the Forgotten Realms and made it where everybody lived in fucking grass huts. And I fucking hated it. I absolutely hated it. I mean, it drove me fucking crazy. And I would just rant about, that no matter what. Oh, wow. Neat. It's a terrible map. But I would rant and rave about how all these places are shit. And that's not what the real medieval villages were like, especially when I got stationed in Germany. I would take pictures of ruins. I was like, most of the damage was done by the Allies in World War II. And I'd take pictures of stuff. And in the 90s, I would upload it. I'd lower the resolution and everything and upload it. And with my 14.4 modem. And then later my 56K. But I'd upload the pictures, and I would say, I'm so sick of Hobblesque. And, let's say, did I really do that? Well, it's to the southeast, yeah. Oh, wow, it's got forest megafauna, mountain wyvern, and some seas. Oh, no. You're thinking, Ironmark is not the capital. Once again, we get why we have to go through and mess with it a bit. But, as you can see, it'll give us a decent one. And then we can go into stuff like, I don't think we're going to have the ruins of Ulthamar. That sounds like it belongs in fucking Warhammer 40k. 80 AD Mega Dungeon. That's kind of cool. So, let's see what Grok had for us. Holy shit, really? Okay, this is terrible. But, anyway, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. We're past the 2-hour mark. I'll probably do some work silently. I'm going to turn off my mic. That way you can't hear the background noise and, just quietly work. It's because they all believe. I figured out why. I got an art when I was a freelancer for 3E for the playtest and for the alpha build. We're talking. I was brought in early before they even decided which classes were going to be in 3E permanently. I argued for the monk. I'm the one to blame for the monk. Well, one of the people to blame. Because it was me, Sean K. Reynolds, and a couple other people that, I think, was it Sean K. Reynolds? Anyways, a bunch of us just totally went to bat for the monk. But, they do it because they can't imagine, because a lot of these designers can't imagine people from back then were intelligent, because if they were intelligent, they'd have all the stuff we have. Not realizing that the majority of what we have is in the last 200 years. And then but they also wouldn't believe a lot of stuff we have is, a lot older than they think. But anyway, goodbye everybody. It's been good hanging out with you. Hopefully my head will be straighter in a couple days. Talk to you later.
When June unfastens the green hill gate, we run to the bramble and laugh too late. Blue hands stained by the sweetest stain, bare feet dashing through warm rain. We fill our pails by the hedgerow seam, red beets shining like a harvest dream. Mother calls from the linen line, come home, before dusk time. But the creek says wait, and the reeds